Yeah, he's going to give a masterclass. Hey, this guy, you're going to love him. You're going to love him. His energy, his story, you're going to love him. Libitso ke Tshireletso Mokate, founder of Camping RetrEats. From 11-year corporate career to building an award-winning business. Born and bred right here, Tlhabane. So he's a local, he's one of ours, he's one of our own. Tshireletso is redefining camping with his business Camping RetrEats, a marketing guru and tourism entrepreneur. He recently won, listen to this, the Nedbank Pitch and Polish R1 million prize. We've just put him on the spot. He will share with us how he did that. He's, as I said earlier on, he's growing Camping RetrEats to a multi-million-rand business all through digital marketing. Now he takes it further with Canvas Stitches, the first tent manufacturer in Ekurhuleni Township, creating jobs and innovating in the sector. But when it comes to pitching, and this is our theme for today, the masterclass. How do you pitch with confidence, with clarity and persuasion? Who else but to bring on this gentleman? Ladies and gentlemen, please let's put our hands together for the one and only, the award-winning Tshireletso Mokate. Tlhabane, come on, let's stand up. Let's put our hands together for the one and only Tshireletso. My brother, over to you.
Dumelang. How are you? Leshap. Did you see me? All right, thank you so much. My name is Tshireletso. I've got many accolades, but I'm not here to tell you about my accolades. We are here to learn a little bit about pitching. I've been fortunate enough to have pitched many times, and I've won 90% of my pitches. 90% not the ones for funding, the ones I want to the customer. Wabo? Every time, every interaction is a pitch to a customer. Wabo? So let me start. My name is Tshireletso, and I run a camping. That is not engaging, guys. Huh? When you are pitching, you need to put your best foot forward. You need to release the beast. Look at your client, look at your investor, tell them, my name is Tshireletso, I'm the tourism entrepreneur of the year. You hit hard. Now they can listen to you. 6 years ago, I started a business called so and so and so. I wanted to achieve ABCD. Today, this is where we are. We've got 20 permanent people. We've run across the country 4 times. We've won multiple awards. The investor is still listening. What did they learn? They learned your name. They learned where you come from. They learned what you do and where you are right now. Luna? So when you are pitching, guys, energy is important. Capturing the client is important. We all have nerves. Everybody has got nerves. I speak every weekend. We host camps every weekend in different locations of the country. I speak every weekend. I stand in front of the people. I address them. I say, hi, my name is Tshireletso. Welcome to Camping RetrEats. This is what you're going to expect, so forth and so forth and so forth. It is always a business presentation. And I always throw in there something that I want to sell them. We've got 3 packages. We've got the standard, the deluxe, and the premium. So that people know that you've got options to cater for them. When you want money, guys, don't play. When you want money, don't play. You will never get many options to be standing in front of somebody who wants to give you money. Nedbank wants to give you money, but they are careful not to give it to the wrong person. If you are standing here and you are shaking and you don't know what you are saying, you are telling us big words, your net profit margin is whatever, and you know the consequences of the what, they don't hear. They want to know simple terms. What do you do? How do you make money? How do you get profit out of it? Who's your customer? Where are you based? How big is your organization? And if I give you money, what are you going to do with it? They want to know. Don't say I'm going to invest in marketing. I'm going to run a TV ad. I'm going to take 30%, book a TV ad on SABC1. 10% I'm going to put towards social media. 5% I'm going to put flyers. Then they can see, oh, this one is going to plan with our money, this one. And then promise them something. Not even promise, commit. Say, after you give me this money, it'll take me from making 50,000, it's going to make me make 100,000. Now they're saying, oh, this one can return our money with profit. Before you even tell them how much you need, you should have told them how much you've invested yourself in your business. When we started years ago, 8 years ago when we started, I was walking around asking people that I value their opinion. I'm like, I wish one of them was here. I'm like, his name is Jones. I said, Jones, Ramushu Photography. I hope you, Jones, I want to open a camping business. And my business, I want to provide you a tent. I want to provide you food. I want to provide you activities. You just have to come with your clothes and you'll find everything there. Jones said, no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't book your service. And I said, why? He says, the only reason I would is if you make it cheaper, then I would do it myself. I didn't go away to Jones get, this one is negative. I said, Jones said, if I make my offer cheaper than him being able to do it himself, he will consider it. Now I put a spreadsheet. I'm like, how much is a tent? At the time it was 1,000 rand. How much is food for the weekend? 1,000 rand. How much is entry? 500 rand. Total cost 2,500 rand. And I said, Jones, if I charge you 2,500 rand, will you come? He says, I can bring my own food and cook most. And then I realized that the value is not in the fact that I'm giving you a tent. The value is in the time that I'm saving you from cooking. What I'm charging you is for you to not cook, for you to come and be lazy and enjoy yourself. My chef will cook for you. My setup team will build a tent for you. I will tell you where to go for activities. You've already paid for them. Wait for my bus to take you and take you there. I gotta go Meragong, you get paid per day. You've got a rate, you earn 1,000 rand, but I divide it by days, X amount. That is the time that I'm charging you for. It is not the fact that I'm providing you a tent. It's the fact that I'm making you sleep in a tent you did not build. You work so hard. You don't want to work additionally when you go out camping. Again, so in your business, think about what is it that you are actually selling. Are you actually selling biscuits? You are not. And your unique selling point is not that you give customers discounts when they book. That is not a unique selling point. Your unique selling point is that your biscuits are made of coconut from Mozambique. Again, they are made with love in a stove that is gas heated, whatever. It is not on price, guys. Again, that's why when you are pitching, when the investor asks you, why are you different? You do not say, I'm cheaper. You do not say, I'm selling quality. Everybody here sells quality here. You do not say, I'm cheaper. Do not play the price game. You will win the losing battle. When we started, we were charging 1,999 a person for the weekend. We were getting 140 people booking. We were getting close to 200. When we grew and we bought our own kitchen, we used to outsource our kitchen to a very, very talented guy here, Offense Piri of Passion Grills. I don't know if you know him. He used to be our chef, okay? He used to cook for us. But we then decided we want to control the quality of what we're offering the people. We want to control the price of what we buy. We open our own kitchen. We hired in-staff chefs who will cook people. Now we can control the price. We can control the quality. But now the price can't be 1,999. It's going to go to 2,999. When it goes to 2,999, you're going to lose customers. You're not going to get 120 people. You're going to get 60. Your business is not failing. You are starting to attract the right people. Again, when you lose customers, and gain others, look closely at the quality that you are attracting now. Yeah? If mama decides she wants to sell for Woolies, here, you won't be able to buy a biscuits now because she will tell you a packet is 200. You are not the target. And you, mama, should not be afraid. Don't tell your people they are not your target market. Just tell them this is made of free-range eggs. Ntate Moloto will understand what free-range eggs is. He knows. He eats that in his house. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm born and bred here. I live 1 kilometer. It's a best there. They refused me to work here. I'm a student. I was a student there. So I am like you. People often try to minimize success here business because of location that I'm at. I live in Gauteng. Gauteng is not the reason the business is successful. Now when you are here in Rustenburg, you are expecting your neighbor to buy from you. You are expecting your friend. You are expecting your family member. Yeah? And when they don't, you get offended. Those are not your people. They should have bought a long time ago. Target nationally. There's business out there. My business hasn't had offices in 8 years. The offices that we have is where we store our equipment. It's the size of this building. I want to walk-in client mall. I've never printed a flyer. I've never printed a poster. I just go to Facebook. I post my thing. I boost for 500 rand. Customers come to us. They call us. They want to book. So think wider than Rustenburg, Tlhabane, GG, Foxlake. Move with your business. Not physically. Move with your business. Target other people. Have bigger worries. People how do we get your product? Let that be your stress. Eh? Let people in Cape Town ask you, how do we get your product? Let that be your stress. Again, let's move again to pitching. I said, when you pitch, you have to have confidence. You have to capture your audience. When you start your pitch, you start with the most important thing. You can tell a story. Yeah? If you win biscuits, you can say, remember at school when you were trying to have breakfast and you didn't enjoy the bread. I'm making it up, eh? Yeah? You felt lonely and hungry and tired. But now I've decided to make biscuits for you. I don't know. Tell a story. Capture us. Again, first thing, capture us. Take us on a journey and then introduce yourself. My name is Tshireletso and I am the Tourism Entrepreneur of the Year. You told them you are number one. You won awards. You are trusted. Number two, 6 years ago, I decided to start this business because there was a need for free-range biscuits. Not for cheaper. For free-range biscuits in my community. I asked my neighbor, she said she doesn't want free range. I asked the next one, she doesn't know what free range is. I went to Kashani. And they said, we want free range. We're not getting enough in Woolies. I decided I want to target people from Kashani. Again, when I started, I invested 20,000 rand from my pocket. And now I've built a 50,000 rand business. If you give me 50,000 rand, you know the story. Again, also, tell us why the competition that you have, we also need to know what are you doing to block them from taking your market share. Yeah? Yeah? With us, we have created partnerships with Sandparks, South African national parks. We are the only ones who can get a discount from Sandparks, get setup day for free, get exit day for free. Because we said if we give you 100 people, what can you do for us as a business? We create a partnership with that. None of our competitors can do that. Again, if you sell biscuits, you go to Spa or Papa, more kya. Mine, if I give you stock, regular stock for 6 months in advance, let's say I go offer at a lower price of X amount, 5 cents, it's more money for him. Will you remove these people or will you put them higher up? Basa Bonala, and I occupy eye level space. You negotiate. Again. With every business, that's what you do. Eh? Guys, when you are pitching to somebody who wants to give you money. When you go to the bank, you are asking for the money from them. When you are pitching, the panel is ready to give you money. They came with the impression of giving you money. So you're already getting a yes before they hear you. When you mess it up, do not let that pull you back, or this is not meant for me, I'm going to corporate. I've never decided I wanted to go to corporate again. And a good question about stress. Stress is going nowhere, mama. It's going nowhere. The bigger the company, the bigger the stress, the bigger the problems, the bigger everything. It's going nowhere. And how you know you are making money? You've got the most amount of stress. Stress. And the purpose of handling stress is not to carry less, is to strengthen your back. Eh? Iba strong more, khoro carry more, because you want money again. Guys, my journey in a nutshell, I can give you a 1 million rand pitch. I don't mind. My journey in a nutshell, guys, I started here in Rustenburg. I want to do this business. And then I quickly realized there's no market of mine here. Yeah? I'm going to start it anyway. I'm going to use the information they gave me. Jones and Tetsare, if you make it cheaper, I will consider it. I decided to take Jones's word. I made it cheaper. So when somebody challenges me and says, what is your price so expensive? I was like, if you don't mind cooking, if you don't mind taking care of your tent, if you don't mind buying this tent, if you don't mind transporting yourself, then you can do it cheaper. But if you let me take care of all those chores, you will now enjoy your money properly. Again. Also, when you are busy pitching, know your business, not just your product, know your business. Ronaldo department say for in our business. I know each and every, okay, this kitchen one is still tricky for me, but all of the others I know because I've worked in them before in my own company. Again. So when you know your business, when a question comes, how much do you stock vegetables for? You can give an average price. Don't say, I'm not quite sure. You must know how much is the average price. Also, know where you want to be next year. Know how much you made this year, how much you want to make next year. First year we made 170,000 rand a year. First year. But the rest of the years, I didn't know. I found out from the bank. Every time I get like, hey, my card is expired, but you've made X amount, you need to qualify to a platinum status. And then I get some get it 2 million. I walk like this, I'm like, hey, 2 million. But be careful of that. Be careful of ego, annual turnover. Be careful of ego. I run a 2 million rand business. That will set you back. Focus on working, getting in business, making money. And the biggest favor you need to do for yourself, get a bookkeeper. Not an accountant yet, difference. Get a bookkeeper, somebody who will say you spend X amount in. Very valuable. Very valuable. As early as possible. I got mine 4 years into the business because I had a 1.5 million rand SARS bill. Salary qualifier for VAT, you need to be over 1 million rand for you to start paying VAT. So like at year 2, we already had to be VAT registered. I had a SARS bill of 1.5 million. I went to look for a bookkeeper, an accountant. They fixed our books. Now they are my friends. They are here. They are the ones who are telling me your salary bill is too high. Your petrol bill is too high here. You are spending too much on miscellaneous costs. Reduce here, reduce here, reduce here, reduce here. All right. So do yourself a favor. Get somebody who will help you with your books. Even if you mopatela 500. They will open up a bigger world. Also, when you go to the bank, Nedbank, you bought the management accounts, you bought the financial statements, the balance sheet. I don't know nothing about that. But I have them. Eh? I have them. And you become investable. My business 2 years ago was in the process of being bought by a big corporation that I'm not going to tell you about. 2 years ago, it was in the process of being bought. I didn't put it up for sale. They listened to my pitch and they said, hey, this one, hey man, wabo? And then they made an offer. Hey, I don't know, I don't want to sell. Wabo? Most entrepreneurs build businesses to sell. Huh? Sometimes we start out, I'm going to run a laundry. She probably doesn't want to do that for the rest of her life. Maybe her passion is in property. But she's going to dedicate herself to building this laundry business so that it become attractive, so somebody can say, I want to buy this business. Have that mindset while you're busy operating, ladies and gentlemen. Hore, I'm building this to impress and to sell, even if you don't sell. Again, lastly, whenever you are in a certain industry, look for ways to go up the value chain. Don't be just happy being down there selling tomatoes next to the road. Udireka go farmer. Find a way of becoming the farmer and the seller. While you are becoming the farmer and the seller, find a way of becoming the farmer, the seller, and the farm owner. While you're in the farm owner, find a way of becoming a supplier. Eh? Bona Camping Retreats, it started with 5 tents. We've got over 100 tents. We have decided we want to open our own kitchen so that we can control pricing. We now do tents. We manufacture. We used to buy tents go, tent go. We now manufacture tents. Oh. Again, when you become a manufacturer, your target is different. Your competition does not see you as competition. They see you as a benchmark. But I want to be like that. Habara, I want to compete with this guy. They know their place, but I want to be like that. Again. So build a business to scale. Hanale Kawash, don't let the guy here with the waterless cow. If you've got that and you are mobile around the country, what is the next step you need to do? What is the next step that you need to compete at a bigger level? Again. Are we together? Lastly, cash is king. Minimize transacting with cash. It makes you unknown to the banks, to the investors. You are not going to be able to prove to the bank, or now it's a 5,000 a month. When you have it in cash, it needs to go somewhere. How regisa magwinya, take that money, deposit it into the account. How, if your costs are motlakasi, mafura, and all of that, swipe with the business card to show that the business has got expenses. Swipe. When you talk to a Nedbank, they will see. Hore, you make 5,000, your costs are 3,000, therefore salaga 2,000, they can fund you for 2,000. Take that money, put it into the bank. Open a business bank account. Tlogela di rumors, it's already expensive, it's 50 rand. I've got 3 business accounts with 3 banks' business accounts. The simplest one to open was with Nedbank. But open your phone, go to the Nedbank app, enter those details. Before Gifitla go, the guy who helps me, I already had my business registered. Not registered, opened. Account opened. The simplest. If you are small enough to not afford to pay yourself a salary, or reka motlakase ka khatia business, pay yourself that 50 rand into your personal account. Don't swipe go lifestyle. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're disciplined. Again, guys, yeah? Are we together? The bank can open bigger opportunities for you. Right now, the gentleman with the machine is, I don't know what car he's using. He can go to the bank and say, here's my numbers. Nga qualify la what car? and they say, we can give you a bantam, and he can get a bantam. But Uncle Achache was not going to give him that money. The bank saw the numbers, and they say, we can give you the money, and you'll be able to pay. So the banks will always unlock a bigger barricade level for your business. Use them by being deliberate with your business and how you transact and how you interact with your customers. How do I use sales tips to get more? Guys, I stopped telling people to buy from me. I stopped telling people to book camping retreats. What instead I tell them to do is go try Bani. You will understand. Go try them. If you're coming to negotiate my price with me, I say, go try them. They will realize that they will be back and they will understand. When they come back, they're like, hey, you guys do so much for such a little money. Yeah? You do so much and you charge. But before then, the conversation was, just the tent and food, you're charging me X amount. Yeah? Work on your brand so that it speaks for you. So that when somebody goes try somebody else's business, they get it. They get more 6,000 rand for one night. You will see when you get there why you are paying for it. You will see me dressed like this. You will see all my 20 staff members dressed like this. We've got 2 branded buses. We've got a truck. We've got trailers. We've got staff compliments. We've got personal private chefs. How rekibata lem shank rautlisetsa yona. Eh? That's why Gary, not target audience Lord. He gets it. He gets it. Huh? But also when you are targeting these people, don't forget where you started. You used to charge 1,000 rand. Those people, don't let them go. Create a package for them. Create a package. As soon as you leave these people, your competitor will take them. And then will make money and will come and compete with you up there. So don't leave your 1,000 people. Show them, this is what I have for you. Just as good, shorter a few things, but key. Yeah? And when I'm middle class, this is what I have for you. When I'm tatemulot, he's not going to argue this one. He doesn't even check or keep guy. Rona, when we get you on what we want to do, this is the tip you need to use. Guys, when you sell your product, think of how to upsell the person, but capture them first. The big job is to capture them, bring them here, get them booked. Got lower package. How about lower package? Of it's over to give you a shower, 500 rand. Yeah? 500, yeah. Just to give you a shower next to your tent is 500. What way 500 do you? Are you happy sleeping on this thing? I can give you a proper bed, another 200. At the end, Muto spendile 7,000 rand. Upsell your people. We sell merchandise, Rexa the hat, Rexa the pouch, Rexa the cooler box, Rexa. We rent out equipment. We rent out chairs. We tell you, listen, save space in your boot. You'll find everything there. It's only 100 rand. It's only 100 rand for a camp chair. I will come. But we created a problem. Space in the boot. Scalibala, we no driver polo, gas fiti di kubo, bootu, listulo, li cooler box, I'll be kubo fela mo. You'll find the rest from us, just 100 rand. Are we together? Find complementary products that you can sell with your products or service. How to operator, find a way of offering quad bikes that you are going to buy that belong to you instead of offering them through another person. Again, are we together? And then there was another question I was asked: how do I handle failing a pitch? I failed a pitch before. Negilegu Sida, trying to get money, and then I had a slide, and then I had my pitch in here. The slide was not corresponding with my pitch. I started, my name is Tshireletso. Okay, yeah, there, as you can see, I lost it. I was not comfortable because I was doing something I'm not used to. I know my business here. I was able to do this here. Boom, 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 boom. I can show you pictures if you want. If you are good at presenting, you can speak about the slide. But you are credible when you look me in the eye, you tell me your business, I ask you questions, you answer the questions. I thank you.
Sure. Please can we give Tshireletso another round of applause? The passion from this gentleman is on another level. If you want to talk about innovation, if you want to talk about how to learn, how to upsell, this is the guy. And I think we've been very intentional about the fact that we upload. So everything that has taken place today, we are going to upload it on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page, so that you can go back and watch again. Are we together? That's why it's important that you subscribe on our YouTube channel so that you get alerted when this is uploaded. So you go back and watch the presentation again. My brother, thank you so much. I want us to take just 2 questions, just 2 from the audience. We're going to open it up for networking. Sorry, the first 2 people that I saw are the 2 people that I'm going to. I've got 1, I've got 2, I've got 3. Please can we get the mic to very, very briefly. Tshireletso is still here. We don't want to keep you waiting. Saturday, 15, but so we want to make sure that we don't take too much of your time. We're going to get into the networking session. Masterclass, announce the winner, we eat, we're done. Are we together? So, yes, my sister, your name and straight to the question, please.
Dumelang. Let me firstly introduce myself. Melo, the official resting back accommodation finder of the year.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So not necessarily to waste your time, but I believe in my business, I'm going to go out with maybe plus and minus 30 orders today. So I need you to just, fella, for 2 minutes, fella, take me through elevator pitch because I'm seriously going to need it. Maybe just 2 of your testimonies when doing elevator pitch and then I'll be through. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'm going to tell you a true story. One time I was still in corporate. Remember, I started a business 8 years ago. Ke quitile ka 2021. I took my time. So one time, go company nyarona where I used to work, there was this influential person, business person, well known in the world renowned. He was sitting across the table from me, actually 1, 2, 3, and I said to him, "Hey, man, Mr. Moloto, man, you know I actually do this camping thing, man. I opened a spreadsheet. Ka mistake, ke mulela website. Spreadsheet contains our customer details, chelete by patelang, le outstanding." And then he listened to me and I said, "No, we take people out camping, blah, blah." He said, "Can you scroll down at the bottom there? I want to see something." And then he saw the amount, or no. So you are making X amount from these people. I already had him hooked. And then I said to him, why are you still working? I said, if I can leave this place, I'll be able to make double what I'm making now. He hit the table, he called my boss and says, "You need to fire this guy." He says, "You need to fire this guy." All right? Because why? He saw opportunity in what? I told him that I'm running the business. I'm showing him that I'm making the numbers. And I'm telling him, if I do this, it will elevate me, so forth and so forth. So you are in a lifty lintatemulot. He's busy on his phone. You want to catch his attention. Again, Natemuloto, obviously he's going to say hi. He's a polite man. He's going to 10th floor. Hey, you'll be lucky. 10th floor, you've got a lot of time. What I would say to him is, Natemuloto, I run an accommodation business. I make 50,000 rand a month, but my constraints are because Kimo Lokshini. If I can get funding at 200,000 rand to go to Sentin, the same for student accommodation, Kilo is at 2 million. Natemuloto is thinking he's got money to invest. He's got 2 million spare lying around. Does he take it to the bank and get 7%? Or does he take it to you and get 50% return? Eh? You told him you've got a business. You told him how much it's doing, your constraints, what it takes is 2 million rand for you to move from here to there. Again, you don't say, hey, can I have your number? Give him the ingredients, the size of your business, what you are doing now, what you need, what it's going to do for you. That's it.
Sure. And this is all for free. Next question. Please give the brother there. Over to you, my brother. Your name and your question.
Yo, you've got a book, I'm scared, man.
Dumela Mbawula, Kinkos Nati Milanzi. And my question to you reads as follows. What strategies would you recommend for entrepreneurs with limited connections to build credibility and trust in their pitch, particularly when trying to stand out in a competitive market? Because what I'm getting from you is it's quite easier if you've won an award or you've got something that speaks to you and builds it. But if you don't have that and you're just starting out, how do I get Mr. Molota's attention?
I say build first. Don't go in too soon. Otherwise, utlopela lead bargain discouraged by the no's you get. Build something first. If you're not going to be award winning at the time, you've got this. You say, my name is so and so and so. I've built a 15, okay, not million. I've built a 50,000 rand car wash business. Build something first that you can use as an accolade. Before you say you're award winning. Value it. Make it make sense to the person that you are speaking. I've built a 50,000 rand car wash business that employs 2 people. And our unique selling point is that we don't wash Mercedes, we only wash BMW people. Why? Because BMW people are known to have more money. Get example, guys. Again, remember, when you share insights about your customers, you show that you studied your market. And you show why you're choosing this. Oscar, sorry. Stay away from most. Stay away from saying most people prefer to. Most show that you don't, haina evidence. You made it up. It is 7.5% of my people. Again. But my easy answer, build something first. Don't come look for funding, usna sepe that you haven't done, because I'm not going to trust you with my money. If you show me you've built a 50,000 rand business, operational, I might trust you. Build something first.
If you guys, if you want to clap, you can clap. This is good. This is real good. Yeah, question?
Hi, Tshireletso. Matebo here, African Female Bold Voices Award winner of the year. I wanted to ask Tabaya, mentioning achievements during pitches, as someone who has won multiple pitches, when do you unta certain ones that you've won so that it's got negariano mehaharu, or when do you put in that you're actually a winner so that they can give you the money? How do you gauge the investors or judges for let me remove this information?
Good question. If it's time-based, focus on the ones that really mean them. I've got 7, I don't know how many, Mara. You always use tourism entrepreneur of the year because it's my field. You more tourism, I choose Iona, like a Mail and Guardian because it's known, of as like a Forbes, because they're known. The rest give many more. But start with the big ones, especially in the field of work you are in. Women of what? Hey, use those. Tourism Entrepreneur of the Year, Forbes 20 richest young men of the and many more. Profile, I've got a lot of innovation awards. I've won innovation, this innovation, but I didn't bring it up. It wasn't necessary here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Because of time, we are going to have to cut it there, but Tshireletso is still here. Did you enjoy his presentation? Yeah. Fantastic. Let's put our hands together. Thank you so much, my brother.